The New York Giants had a super, super disappointing season. And especially in my mind, I thought they were going to be the NFC team to get a bye and top it off, go to the Super Bowl. How more wrong can I be? And that is one of the worst predictions I have ever made, especially on this YouTube channel. Well, the New York Giants, what has happened to them, predict them to go to the Super Bowl and win it, or not really to win it, but just to go to the Super Bowl. Is just absolutely atrocious what has gone downhill. I mean, after their 3 games, after their 4 games, I talked about how Eli Manning is just not good enough to carry a team without an offensive line. And the New York Giants, with their entire secondary, just bitching out and just complaining with all this talking about how DRC, Dominic Rogers Cromartie getting suspended, Jordan Jenkins getting suspended, Landon Collins calling Eli Apple a cancer. It's absolutely ridiculous. And then to top it off, I mean, yeah, you signed Brandon Marshall, a big free agent signing. He played for like 3 games, 4 games, whatever it was. He just didn't really play for the rest of the year. And he just what didn't even produce in the games that he was in. It was just bad. And then Evan Ingram, who should be good, hasn't really developed. And then Eli Manning just doesn't look like what Eli Manning was in 2011. Just what happens. It looks like Ben McAdoo, who I thought sucked last year, and ideally, even when he sucked last year, when he went, 10-6, 11-5, whatever the record was, it was good enough that they made it to the playoffs. But I was never a big Ben McAdoo guy. I never really had a lot of confidence in what their team really produced. I thought the locker room was all crazy, even after the Green Bay Packers. What happened with the Packers game was absolutely atrocious of how they trashed the play and about how days before Odell Beckham Jr., Victor Cruz, out of all people, Victor Cruz is going to Miami to party a little bit or taking that little picture on like Instagram, wherever they posted it on, whatever it was. This was playoff football. They just didn't take it seriously. And ever since then, Giants just went downhill from there. Should have been a warning sign. Should have saw it coming. I really should have. And even though I thought Ben McAdoo was a bad coach this year, well, I've seen teams go to the Super Bowl with with not great coaches. I mean, Mike McCarthy's up there. I mean, Mike Tomlin's up there. I've just seen it before. And listen, look, I had faith in the Giants this year. They absolutely killed it. Absolutely worst prediction. I had them second in the power rankings. Well, guess what? They're the second in the laughable rankings. I don't know how you would call them, but anyway, they're the second worst team this year, based off a record. But let's just say second worst team this year, and it just looks atrocious. They're probably going to need to draft a quarterback. I think Eli Manning would be quite comfortable having a quarterback behind him and all of that. And to top it off with all of this about Eli Manning, listen, look, when it came to Eli Manning being benched, I didn't care that much. I didn't think he was playing that well, but I also didn't think he deserved to be benched because the backup quarterback, Geno Smith, is much worse than Eli Manning. Okay, I can say that much worse. Geno Smith is a hell of a lot worse than Eli Manning, but I still believe that they should draft a quarterback and whatnot. And better luck next year's the New York Giants. At least you maybe have something in the future for your next coaching job. I mean, I heard rumors that maybe Josh McDaniels might go there and all of that. So, hey, there's going to be some optimism there. So, Giants fans, let's just say at least you ain't the Cleveland Browns this year.